Welcome everyone, I'm Meow Sensei and here is a list of top 10 military anime. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks a lot! Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The story is about two alchemist brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric, who are searching for a way to get their bodies back after a failed attempt of trying to resurrect their deceased mother. However, as they go deep into alchemy to find answers, they soon discover that a great evil lurks among them and its plans against their country. This second series follows the events in the manga, unlike the first one that added original elements. Saga of Tanya the Evil. Set in an alternative version of Europe where an ongoing war between nations exists, a cute little girl was born with the mind of a 30-year-old man. He was a former Japanese salaryman who engaged in a philosophical argument with Being X, the god who made its presence at the moment of his death. Being X then reincarnates him into the body of a cute little girl living in a world of magic and warfare. The story of Tanya von de Gurachak is a weird but interesting fusion of a cute loli and the violence of war. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. The Holy Britannian Empire has conquered Japan using robotic weapons and designated it as Area 11. An exiled Britannian prince, Lelouch V. Britannia, vows to destroy the empire. Years later, after stumbling on a stolen military secret, he obtains the power known as Geass, which can be used to make anyone obey any command. With this newfound power, Lelouch leads a rebellion against the Britannian Empire. It is an interesting story that appeals to viewers who love shows about military warfare and strategy and tactics. Gate. A strange portal to another world known as the Gate opens up in Tokyo, Japan. From this portal, human soldiers with ancient armor and weapons came out and terrorized the city. The Japanese military force fights back and forces the invaders to retreat, after which the government decides to send soldiers into the world beyond the gate to capture the ones responsible for the attack on their city and establish a diplomatic relationship. First Lieutenant Yuji Itami, who was present during the attack, leads the 3rd Reconnaissance Team. He is an otaku and his mission is of interest to him. This is an interesting isekai anime where modern military weapons meets ancient magical warfare. Attack on Titan. For a long time, humanity has been protected from giant humanoid monsters known as Titans outside the walls. These creatures has been terrorizing the lives of people living inside the walls and have been stopping them from coming out. However, one day a colossal titan as tall as the walls breaks a hole in the wall, allowing the smaller titans to invade human settlements. Eren Yeager, a survivor of this attack, vows to kill all of the titans after witnessing one of them eating his mother. Joker Game. With the threat of a Second World War, information on the status of other countries becomes greatly important. The D-Day Agency is a spy organization created by the Japanese government for the purpose of acquiring such information. 8 agents, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Yuki, infiltrates various powerful countries to report anything related to the war. With their manipulative skills, they aim to acquire important information that would benefit their country. Violet Evergarden. Now I know, this is less of a military anime and more of a drama series. However, with its military themes that deals with the psychological and emotional impacts of war on soldiers, I couldn't ignore this. Violet Evergarden is the story of a girl named Violet, a former soldier who is now trying to reintegrate back into society after the end of the war. As she tries to find her purpose in life, she is also trying to understand the words of her guardian, Major Gilbert, who told her "I love you" before the place they were hiding in got bombed. If you want to watch this anime, just prepare a lot of tissues. You'll need it. Jormungand. The story is about a traveling merchant named Coco Hikmatyar. She is an arms dealer who travels along with elite soldiers as her bodyguards, with each of them being skilled at something. She meets Jonah Mar, a former child soldier who she takes on as one of her bodyguards. This is the story of how Jonah must now protect Coco from the CIA, assassins, and other dangers that comes from Coco's line of work. Valkyria Chronicles. Gallia is a peaceful nation that is rich in ragnite, an ore which can be refined and used as a one-of-a-kind fuel. Because of this, Gallia is under the threat of the Imperial Alliance, who aims to invade the city and use the abundance in ragnite to create more weapons and fight against their enemy, the Atlantic Federation. A small Gallian town named as Brul creates the Town Watch Soldiers, a group tasked to defend the town from Imperial forces. Pumpkin Scissors. 3 years after the war between the Royal Empire and the Republic of Frost ended, the empire suffered from economic collapse, starvation, and epidemics. The former strong empire is now under the threat of collapse. In a struggle to rebuild the empire, a special unit is formed with the task of restoring order and raising the morale of the citizens. That's it for today, everyone. I hope this video was helpful to anyone looking for good military anime. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Also, comment down below what anime genres you want me to make a video about next. See you soon!